Alright everyone, good morning. Today is Saturday, December 28th, 2024 at 09:06. And today we have a serious day one outlook to look at today. Today we have a potential severe weather outbreak for late December. That's right, we have a little bit of moderate risk that extends a little bit of Texas to Louisiana, through Mississippi, and a little bit of Alabama. Out of there, we have an enhanced risk that surrounds that extends part of Texas to Louisiana, a little bit of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. Just a teeny tiny bit of Florida. Surrounding that, we have a slight risk extending from Texas through Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, even into a little bit of Tennessee and Georgia. Surrounding that, we have a marginal that extends from Texas to a little bit of Oklahoma, into Arkansas, Tennessee, a little bit of North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. So yeah, we have very, 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 very dangerous severe weather outbreak. At least I feel like we're gonna have pretty good severe weather outbreaks today. So anyway, this is a day you really need to stay tuned to the weather today. So we have Jackson, Monroe, Hattiesburg, Alexandria, and Meriden under a moderate. Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Mobile, Lafayette, and Tuscaloosa under an enhanced. Dallas, Fort Worth, New Orleans, Arlington, and Plano having a slight. And Houston, Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, and Columbus having a marginal. So let's go deep diving into see what we got today. We have a hatched 15%, a hatched 10%, a 5%, and a 2% tornado risk today. So really, we are expecting some long track tornadoes today for this potential severe weather outbreak. So there could be EF3s, maybe even EF4s. I can't rule out an EF5, but guys, the ingredients are there today for long track violent tornadoes. So yeah, even the outside of the area, 10% you might see a EF2, maybe an EF3. 5% you might be a EF1, maybe an EF2, and then basically 2% you could see a brief EF0 tornado. But still, we're basically expecting some long track stuff today. So we have the significant severe. That goes for Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Mobile, Jackson, and Tuscaloosa. We have a 30% hatched for Jackson, Monroe, Hattiesburg, Alexandria, and Meriden. A 15% hatched for Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Mobile, Tuscaloosa, and Lake Charles. We have a 5% for New Orleans, Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, and Monterey. We have a 2% for Houston, Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, and Columbus. So please be mindful of the tornado threat for today. It is going to be bad, I hate to say. Today's wind risk, we have a 30% hatched area here. And a little bit of part of Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama here. But yeah, a little bit too much areas to go over here. We got the 30% extending from Texas to Louisiana, a little bit of Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. We have this 15% that is going for Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. We also have this 5% that goes from Texas, a little bit of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and a little bit of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So yes, you could see a good damaging wind of maybe even like 80 miles per hour even for 30% hatched area, so it could be dangerous for you. 15% you could see 60 to 75 miles per hour. 5% you could just see 60 to 70 miles per hour. So please be mindful of the damaging wind threat today. Again, today we have Jackson, Monroe, Hattiesburg, Alexandria, and Meriden under a 15%. No, that's a significant severe. Holy cow. Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Mobile, Jackson, and Tuscaloosa under a 30% hatched. New Orleans, Lafayette, Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, and Metairie under a 15%, and Houston, Dallas, Memphis, Nashville, and Atlanta having a 5%. So yeah, please be mindful of today's severe weather wind threat. Today's hail threat, there you go, the website just reset on me. Today's hail threat, we do have a 15% that extends from Texas over into Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and a little bit of Arkansas. We also have this 5% extends from Texas up into a little bit of Oklahoma, into Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, and Florida. So, although the hail risk is not so significant, it still is going to cause problems. We got Dallas, Fort Worth, New Orleans, Arlington, and Plano having a 15%, and Houston, Memphis, Birmingham, Montgomery, and Little Rock having a 5%. So I definitely am going to say, for the hail, you might see 1 to 3 inches possible in the yellow 15% area, and in the 5% area, you could just see 1 to 2 inch hail could be possible. So basically, the long track tornadoes and the significant damaging winds are your main threats today. I need to read the summary. So the summary that the Storm Prediction Center has out says, tornadoes, some strong with at least EF2 damage possible. Severe gusts and hail are expected today into tonight. The threat area, okay, never mind, I thought it did make sense. Alright, let me start this over. Tornadoes, some strong with at least EF2 damage possible. Severe gusts and hail are possible today into tonight. The threat area will shift eastward from parts of North and Central Texas early across East Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley today, then over the Tennessee Valley, parts of Georgia, and the central Gulf Coast tonight. So, yeah, this could even go until after it gets dark. So I will say, tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. So at that point, do not wait to see or hear the tornado. But anyway, there's today's hail risk. Here's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk, which again, it's going to be super significant, so please be mindful. And our day one outlook for today, which is the moderate risk. So please, the main threats today, tornadoes and damaging winds, those are going to be the higher threats. Hail, not so much, but you still should watch out for some hail. But yeah, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be possible. EF2, EF3, maybe an EF4 tornado could be possible, but certainly cannot rule those out. But they are definitely possible. The ingredients are there. Excuse me. So I do really hope that you have enjoyed. I really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe. Excuse me. Make sure you have a way of getting warned. Either that is your cell phone, your NOAA weather radio, something. Your TV. It just has to be something. But anyway, even when you go to bed tonight, it might still be pretty bad out there depending on where you live. So if you happen to be asleep when the severe weather is in your area, please make sure you have a way of getting woken up by your cell phone, your NOAA weather radio, TV. Have a way. I would even recommend sleeping in your safe spot tonight so you won't even have to move if you are placed under a warning. But anyway, that's pretty much just going to be it for me today. I really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe. And if any more updates occur, I will be coming in with other updates. There are already tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches going out. And already there are warnings going out. So, anyway, please be mindful. Please stay weather aware and stay safe. And I will see you next time.